You're a broke mom, but the kids still gotta eat. So let's make dinner for under $15.
Walmart is the cheapest store near me, so I grab a cart and I head over to the rotisserie chickens, which were about $6. A head of cabbage is about $2.
I already have onions at home, but if I had to buy them, it would be a little over $2. So we're at about $10 now. And that's it. The remaining $2 we're just gonna consider like butter and seasonings. Okay, this is the supplies that I got for the soup. I had some leftover carrots, so I'm throwing those in. I'm also gonna check. This doesn't really go with it. It's not what I bought today. I bought these a while ago. They still look like they might be good. If they're good, I'm gonna add them to the stock, not to the regular soup, but to the stock. And if they're not good, then they're gonna go in the trash. Okay, let's see if these are still good. At least good enough to put in the stock. Sometimes things like this get molded. Oh my God, they're not moldy. These are like a week and a half old. Like, they're not moldy or nasty at all. Normally I would buy these and they go bad before I get to use them. I've had these in the fridge for over a week and they're still good. I got this chicken specifically because I wanted the bones. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the meat off the bones, and then I'm gonna put the meat back in the soup after. I feel like some of these, maybe I can just... That's my chicken that I'm reserving for later and adding back. And I put the bones and skin and all that back in the bag because there's a lot of goodness in that bag that I want for my stock. So there's seasonings and just other liquids from the bird that I want to keep. There's still some meat on there. I'm fine with that. And for carrots, for my stock, I'm basically just taking all the ends. All right, and next we've got the cabbage. All right, here's all the stuff that I'm gonna chop up and put away to put in the soup. And here's everything I've got in my pan for the stock. I'm now gonna add water and a little bit of seasonings and start boiling it down. All right, for the stock, I am adding a little salt, not too much because I don't want heavy salt. All right, that's looking pretty good.
I kept letting it cook down and refilling the water for a couple of hours. Then I let it cool down and I put it in the fridge. And the next day, I pulled it back out and put it back on the stove to let it finish.
And it's gonna cook down some more. So in about an hour, I'm gonna come back to this and I'm gonna start getting all the other vegetables chopped up and ready. Okay, so this is what my stock is looking like right now. I've got to drain it and start on making the soup. So I've actually been working on this stock for like a day. Oh gosh, I should have brushed my hair. All right, the stuff that's gonna go in the soup, I've got to still cut it up a little. Okay, so I said I had to drain the broth or the stock or whatever you want to call it. I meant strain. Now normally I would use Bounty paper towels for this, but I don't have any. And I've never used any other kind, so hoping that these actually hold up. Just don't fall apart on me. Ruin everything. Okay, I am straining it one more time. I cleaned out the pan already. Yeah, see, good thing I did that again. A couple big pieces for myself, because I like the big pieces. All right, I added a little bit of water to it because it was so thick. And yeah, I'm just gonna let that cook down for a little bit, and once it's done, we'll have soup. Almost forgot to season it. I'm gonna go with salt and pepper, but I'm not sure what else. I've got a I've got to think. Salt and pepper is just a to taste thing. I don't want a ton of salt, so I feel like that's enough. Oregano? I don't know, let me see. Maybe a little. I added like a pinch of cumin. You can kind of see it on the onion. It was a little more than that, but anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna regret that. Well, it's almost done. Needs to cook down a little more. Needs more salt and pepper. I added a bunch more salt and pepper and more parsley. I would say it's pretty good. Apparently I already turned this off. I don't remember turning it off. My ladle went missing, so I'm using a cup. Put in my bowl. Pretty good, especially with this bread. And there you have it, a cheap, delicious dinner.